ESTG's, or I'm pulling up this Instagram here. I think it's from Bootleg Kev's. Oh, no, it's from No Jumper. Salute to No Jumper. Let's see here. I'll put this on the screen so y'all can see. Bada boom, bada bing. So ESTG walks out mid-interview while on Bootleg Kev's podcast. Okay. Yeah, AGB, I'm still alive, yo. I'm on a marathon right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm to be honest, I'm just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a little vacay. And I guess in my vacation time I like working. It's not work to me. This is more like this is therapy. Let's see here. Okay, so let's get to it. And see what the eat a dick. Actually, let me see. I'll give it a refresh. What you mean no sound? Screw that. I'll go to Bootleg Kev's page. Bootleg Kev. These guys are always doing this stupid no sound stuff. Bootleg Kev. ESTG walks out mid-interview.
Gemma's my show dog. She's a canine.
2 and 1. If y'all need any blue dog food, go get you some.
Well, you had a scholarship at Indiana State, right?
And not at Louisville.
Yeah. Did you try to go to Louisville and they just did? You had to go.
I don't even want to keep talking about the Louisville athletic program.
I got you. I respect that. Hey, well, it is what it is. We got to stop the interview real quick to tell you about our folks at kingpalm.com, promo code. When you were a kid, you and your friends got walked home, the cop had y'all gunpoint.
Man, one of the dudes from the Breonna Taylor motherfucker, that shit just I don't know, it just I had my own.
You had your own.
I'm playing this part of the interview first because I want to show that he was talkative at some points. You know what I'm saying? Citadel, what up? He was talkative at some points. He wasn't just tight-lipped. Oh, only talk to me about music and that's it. No.
Man, one of the dudes from the Breonna Taylor motherfucker, that shit just I don't know, it just I had my own.
You had your own experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I see how they are on an everyday basis. I've been dealing with these mother.
All right, so let's forward a bit.
100%. You can get life in jail with good intentions.
That's true.
Everything was going well.
That's true. Who do you have on this project that's coming out Friday?
Gotti, Baby, Doug.
Peace Love says sunglasses indoors is a red flag. Facts.
Who else I got? Gotti, Baby, Doug.
You can get away with and salute to iReligion. You can get away with a shade. Right now I got these are a tint. Right? You could wear these in the nighttime. You could even walk through the club, see clearly. Right? Even this you might be able to get away with. Also from iReligion. Okay? Damn, Shorty keeps it mad dirty. Also from iReligion. But now you're starting to get into a darker area. You know what I'm saying? Where now you might be looking a little bit too cool. Nighttime, you can't do this. Right? But when you start getting the darkas, the lokes, yeah, red flag.
That's what I'm missing. Rollo.
We just had Rollo here last week.
Oh. And yeah, Static.
All right, so everything was going well until right about here.
So you announcing that you're going to Indiana State and
they started to getting it. So they talked about music. They talked about his past life and the neighborhood that he came from and stuff like that. Regular interview stuff. You know what I mean? Everything was going good.
The YouTube video called?
I don't know. I just literally typed in ESTG football highlights. And I was like, damn, this dude was.
Entertainment's like Dusty Wallace guilty as charged. Listen, People wear their darkers for different reasons. You got to watch out for the Goonies. Remember, he's the scary Potter. Okay? Things can get spooky. It's a red flag for more than one reason. You got to watch out for the person with the sunglasses. All right? So if you see a man in the sunglasses, watch out for him. Just keep your eye on him. You know what I'm saying?
Beast. You played linebacker, right?
What do that got to do with music and shit right now?
No, I'm just
It
kidding.
got nothing to do with music, fam. He's trying to find out about you as a person so that your audience, when they listen back to your music, can get to know you better.
Because I'm a big football fan. So like I'm just like I'm a huge football fan, and I find it fascinating that like you really like have like a real high level like football run, you know what I'm saying, before the rap shit like took off. So yeah, I just think it's fast. That's obviously a part of your story, so I know it doesn't have anything to do with what's going on right now. But that's fair. I was gonna ask you, like, when it comes to, I remember when you signed with Gotti. I remember the viral moment where there was just all this cash, and at that time, I feel like there was like a bidding war going on for ESTG at that moment. One, what made you rock with Gotti, and what is something over the last 2 or 3 years that you have learned?
Great question. He was lining up, and the way he was lining up the question, like a great interviewer. Salute to Bootleg Kev. All right, did nothing wrong, bruh.
You have learned.
Where's he going? What do you think set off the I'm out of here? I'm sure that Kev had probably another 20 minutes, maybe even longer, of interview questions to go. And man got up and left. You know what I'm saying? He just said, you know what? I'm over this. Which is rude. In the end of the day, he did give Bootleg Kev a moment. If he was trying to diss Kev, he still gave him a moment. I'm going to look at it as two ways. We'll start with one. He's rude. Okay? Rappers be rude. I deal with a lot of rappers, and most of them have been great to me. They're not rude. Doesn't always happen the same way when we separate from each other. Sometimes the DMs can get a little bit aggressive. But for the most part, in person, they're cool. I've never had a walk-off. There was the little speed bump, we'll call it, with Lady SB. All right, y'all remember that. But I never had a walk-off, like the person just left, interview done. All right? This guy is thinking like, oh, you know, you're not asking me about my music, da-da-da. So if we do an interview that's only based on your music, the interview is probably going to be about 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops, and then we're getting you out of here. Let's take some pictures. Deuces. You know? For the audience out here who was really taking in content, because I seen somebody say in the comments here, comment gang strong. All right, so let me put some respect on your name. Road to Success says, this why streamers are taking over as more popular than the rappers. Yeah. Because the rappers be thinking they shit don't stink. This guy's coming through with a bad attitude. But here's the second thing. They're both doing, like, Bootleg Kev just stumbled onto some clout with this, okay? I really feel that this was natural. This wasn't intentional. This guy right here, ESTG, and salute to him, because I like his music. He was looking for a moment. Right? Road to Success says rappers got fragile egos. This is facts. But this right here, he was looking for a moment. He knows if he walks off of this interview, people are going to talk about it. And his interview is just not going to be some boring interview with a rapper who is basically mumbling. Wake up, bro. Answer the questions, fam. Like, you know, you're too cool to answer these questions. Well, man, well, really what happened was, like, he's probably rolling his eyes under the sunglasses. Like, bruh, can we get out of here, man? Like, so if we see that for 45 minutes, nobody's talking about this interview. I'm not going to be covering it here on a stream. But if he walks out, you know, on an interview that seems to be going well, right? Maybe he could have been at the last minute, said, hey, you know what? Let me just walk out the interview and maybe this will make it spice it up.
Oh, well.
Right? And now people care about it. Now people are like, yo, you hear about that ESTG interview, or you hear about that interview that with the guy who walked out? What's his name? ESTG. Bing. Name. Now the name's starting to get seeped into your subconscious. Right? And that could be a play coming from his team. Now let's go into theory number 3, though. Theory number 3 is that they both planned it. Right? Let's do this interview.
I was going to ask you, like, when it comes to, I remember when you signed with.
Let's do this interview. And then somewhere around the question when I ask you about Gotti, right? We'll start it off where it starts to get a little bit of tension, right around that point where I'm asking you about the sports. You know, kind of do, I don't know, freestyle it, right? Well, with that sports, what that got to do with my music, all right? And then shortly after that, walk out the interview. Trust me, dude, it's going to go viral. Bootleg Kev voice. Yeah, man, I like that one. I like that one. That'll work. That'll work. Let's do it. You ready to start filming this shit? Let's do it. Action.
One, what made you rock with Gotti, and what is something over the last 2 or 3 years that you have learned?
Let's examine Bootleg Kev's face. Pause. Let's see if he's acting, not acting. Is he being natural? Let's take a look at his reaction here. Got my eye on you. I'm woke. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's get a little bit closer. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see here. What's that side eye right there? Okay, he's looking at the cameras on the side. Okay, he's looking. All right. What do y'all think, gang? Does he look natural? Is there some cap in there? Little cap? All right, is this planned? Eyes are going back and forth crazy. You know what I'm saying? Man's doing the eyes are going back and forth crazy.
Well, for the very first time in Bootleg Kev podcast history, we had someone walk off of the set. Interesting.
What y'all saying in the comments over here? How you discover YouTube? Is it cap? Is it cap? Peace Love says it's LA, the land of acting.
Oh, well. There's the ESTG interview that he was 2 hours late for.
And he was 2 hours late. So, y'all be the judge. Okay? Y'all let me know in the comments. I will put this up on the repost later on too. Is this cap? Is this a whole plan thing on both sides? Is this ESTG out there looking for clout? Right? Or, you know, saying, or did something really happen where he was like, you know what, fam, I don't like your questions, bro. I'm sensitive. You're not talking about my music enough. I'm going home. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. All right. Y'all let me know in the comments. Comment gang strong. Now I think we got it.
We love hip hop.